Hey guys, Miss Marcus here, and as you can see, we're playing MyClub. What's this? I thought I didn't play MyClub. Well, basically, in the last Master League video, I said I'd at least go back and try some MyClub, and well, of course, all the FIFA YouTubers are going absolute mental playing the game and enjoying it so much, supposedly, that I decided to go back and, well, test it out and see what was going on. So basically, I went into the inbox, saw I had like 50,000 GP points to go and pick up, so I went, well, screw it, I'll go and just spend it all on this UEFA quarterfinal UEFA Champions League quarterfinal players, and I basically did that, and that's what this video is all about. It's just a ball opening, because you know those are great. That's what everyone wants, ball openings. Nah, I'm just joking. There's a match at the end of this episode. I'm going to try and keep it the only one match an episode as well, so basically something like 4 or 5 minutes a episode, which basically allows people to watch it all they want. But from the first ball opening, we actually end up getting Claudio Marchisio, the Juventus midfielder, who's going to go straight into my squad. Of course, I actually do have Yaya Toure as well as Cristiano Ronaldo, but I'm not going to bother playing either of them because they're both rated so high that basically it eliminates me to have other better players in the squad who will end up having a better, well, chemistry. Well, what is it? The team level or whatever the hell it is. The smaller number, which allows you to have a better overall squad, essentially, in terms of the chemistry. I'll call it chemistry because I don't remember what it's called. But from the second ball opener, we actually get Llorente from Juventus, another Juventus player, so it's not too bad, really. I mean, I've only got 3 more left as well. Unfortunately, in the third one, I do not get the best player, but he actually ends up being one of my better players, which is quite surprising considering that, you know, he's not actually that good. Oh, well, his rating isn't that high, but he could be. He actually ends up being a lot better than you'd actually expect. So, from a gold ball, which means we're only going to get a player who's 75 rated or more, we end up getting, I think his name is Rabiot, the one who plays for PSG, so PSG centre defence midfielder, pretty decent player. He slots right into the team as well. Once I take out, don't remember who it is I take out, you actually do end up seeing my squad in this game as well, so it's good for me basically. But with this, I do enjoy the fact that some people don't understand what this is actually about, the fact that you're meant to have a good team level rather than just like putting the best player you can possibly put into the squad. Like I've already faced 3 or 4 people who have like a chemistry level of like 6, and it's because they have like Benteke, Balotelli, Ibrahimovic up front, and they have all these amazing players, but they've not understood that the whole point is you're meant to build a squad like from nothing to something, like, if you understand that. But anyway, from the fourth one I got Javi Martinez, and from the final ball I end up getting the beast that is Ogbonna. So I got 3 Juventus players, which is quite interesting, and a PSG player and a Bayern Munich player. So once eventually, well, as you can see there, I've played like 6 games or whatever in the Division 12, and basically the only issue for that, well, from the last episode, if you actually go back and watch it, I was only like 4 matches in or something ridiculous like that, and it's because I played some games off camera. They weren't really particularly good games, so I decided, and this was like 2 or 3 months ago, and I thought, no, there's no point putting this up, it's terrible, and I deleted the footage. And then when I actually went back and found the footage, it was really, really bad, so you didn't really miss much. But basically, from the first match, we end up facing, well, the only match in the episode, the only matches are only going to be 1 match in per said episode. We end up basically going up against called Nash 184. As you see, my team got Panilla, got Tarantini, still got Tarantini, but Claudio Marchisio is going straight into the defence midfield slot, and Jack Cork is next to him, so another player which I didn't have before. And of course, I've got Neven Subotic at the back as well, so a pretty decent squad, to be honest. But my god, this match was probably the funniest thing ever. He thought he was so goddamn good with Juan Mata in the beginning of the matches, and he just tried to run through every single time from kickoff, and it was the most hilarious thing ever because it works. It works so goddamn easily if you're good at dribbling. But my god, I had to really get back to playing online because I haven't played online in absolutely ages, and it was a bit hard for me because in the 11th minute, 12th minute of the match, Mesut Ozil gets through on goal for him and pops it past my keeper. So I was a bit pissed off there and went flying forward. Panilla on the ball, plays it into Tarantini, basically threw on goal, and basically I just couldn't finish. It's a bit weird because of course I'm going from playing with the likes of quite good players going forward to playing with 70 rated players. But in the 29th minute of the match, Neven Subotic steals the ball off Gabriel, but I eventually give it back from really, really poor defending, but he tries to sweat it, fails miserably, and Givet clears it. But from the clearance, comes back out, eventually comes to Juan Mata. No, it doesn't come to Juan Mata at all, but eventually he does get it back and actually does end up scoring from this. So it's quite annoying that he passed the ball about for a bit, but I mean, he was a good player from the start, and then I sort of just destroyed them. You'll see like what I mean in terms of destruction, because my god, destroying. But in the 31st, yeah, basically 31st minute, Juan Mata gets played for on goal and chips my goalkeeper, and my goalie is like rated like 78 or something, and I really need a new goalkeeper. But from kickoff, I just ran with Tarantini, didn't even decide to stop me. Throw on goal, pop it past the goalkeeper, make it 2-1. From his kickoff, it was quite funny. He tried to do the same thing with me, and I was like, nope, just defend properly, as I do. Well, eventually, with Neven Subotic for a great slide tackle. Gets ball with D'Ambrosio, passes it into Panilla. Panilla passes out to Lass on the right hand side. Lass just waits for Tarantini to make a run. Tarantini eventually gets it, waits a little bit, passes it through to Panilla. Panilla takes like 2 or 3 touches, crosses it. He crosses it back in to Tarantini, chests it down, and he hits it past the goalkeeper to make it 2-2 in literally 5 minutes. So I scored 2 goals in 5 minutes, which is just crazy. And in the 43rd minute of the match here, Tarantini on the ball, plays it into Panilla. Panilla through on goal, and Panilla just pops it past the goalkeeper to make it 3-2 just before half time. And then from the half-time kickoff, I was like, again, just going to run through on goal. For some reason, he just could not defend, and I just got through on goal, and I really probably should have scored that, and I just made an absolute fool of myself on the internet, and that's great. But in the 47th minute of the match, again, Panilla gets through on goal, and again, I probably should have scored that as well. But as you see here, it comes back for the foul on Lass by Wa Diogo, who gets a yellow card from that challenge, which is, well, it's fine with me. And basically from that, he ends up getting through an opportunity about 2 or 3 minutes after that with Jack Rodwell, which he pops past my goalkeeper after really, really poor defending from me. So after that, I pass the ball away with, I believe it was Jack Cork, and I get taken out by the Diogo guy, and he goes down to 10 men. So then, taking the 10 men with a man advantage, I take my opportunities as they come to me. 65th minute, Panilla scores and then gets his second goal of the game. 68th minute, Tarantini's throw on goal, runs past everyone, gets his opportunity, and he misses it because he's absolutely terrible. Well, not terrible, but he's just really low rated. But in the 71st minute, he takes me out again when I'm with the ball with Panilla, and he gets another yellow card, which is resulting in a red card. I wasn't going to show you the first tackle because there was no need. And from the resulting free kick, Marquisio hits it on target. Keeper makes a pretty decent save. Nadarov comes up, he came on as a substitute, and just pops in the back of the net to make it 5-3. So coming into the last minutes of the match here, as we see Marquisio on the ball, plays it into Tarantini. This guy had sort of lost all his composure in terms of defending, and Tarantini, throwing goal, ends up just basically scoring past to make it his hat-trick goal, which is pretty decent for Tarantini, considering that he's one of my lower rated players going forward. Him and Valdez are 2 lower rated players going forward, and Tarantini scores another beast goal literally in the last couple of minutes of the match to make it 7-3. And in the last minutes of the match, Tarantini from about 20 odd yards hits it, makes it 8-3. As you do in your first game back, you score 8 goals to see 3, pretty decent, can't really complain there. So an 8-3 win. Basically, we're already guaranteed to go into Division 11. You just have to finish all goddamn like 10 games or whatever the hell the game gives you, which is just ridiculous. But why would I complain? Because, you know, I'm going to probably end up winning all of them anyway. So as you see there, we've got 448 rating, which is pretty decent. And we get like 2,000 GP points or whatever. And we've got 17 points in Division 12. So, yeah. If you have enjoyed this video, we got 3,500. I didn't even know that. If you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more. And catch you later.